Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we got some more clips of Diddy being exposed. Supposedly these are leaked videos, and yeah, Aaron Carter exposed everything. Thank you for the love and for the support on these recent videos. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to. But without further ado, let's get into this.
ET has new details about Aaron Carter's final days as his loved ones and fans mourn the singer's shocking death.
Yeah, I just,
Aaron Carter.
my heart goes out to his family. Yeah, just a lot of love.
Okay, listen. Justin Bieber's cool and all. It's a whole new generation. But he's Canadian, Aaron's American. Go back to Canada, Justin. America, stick with my brother.
Hi, this is Mandy. Right from the start, Aaron Carter warned everyone. He shared how he felt trapped, even set up by forces more powerful than anyone could imagine. According to Aaron, Sony Records owed him a massive $3.5 million, and the company was far from eager to pay him back. He revealed that he wasn't the first artist in this position either. Apparently, Michael Jackson and country music artist Brad Paisley had already fought similar battles, with Paisley reportedly suing Sony for a staggering $10 million.
Wow, that's
to Aaron, this seemed like a calculated move to keep artists controlled, especially the young and vulnerable. Aaron's frustration ran deep, saying he felt as if he had no choice but to navigate the industry's underbelly, even as it began to take a toll on him from a young age. By the time he was just 15, Aaron was already neck-deep in the dark side of fame, and he shared glimpses of that life when he appeared on MTV's Cribs. Sick of the endless cycle of jealousy, hate, and manipulation that seemed to surround him, Aaron grew increasingly fed up with a lifestyle that he felt was toxic from the inside out. He described these struggles not just as part of his life in Hollywood, but as part of a much larger story that others had fallen into before him. But that's only the beginning. When news broke about Aaron Carter's tragic passing on November 5th, 2022, eerily just one day after Diddy...
Why is these stuff all coming out now, bro? Like, all these stuff are coming out now when Diddy is locked up. Or like, yeah, now that Diddy is caught, on there's stuff about Diddy now, everybody is coming out with something, bro. And it's all connected to Diddy, bro, like for real.
Diddy's birthday. Rumors and suspicions began to bubble to the surface. People started connecting the dots and questioned if his death was just another tragic incident, or if it was somehow tied to something more sinister involving industry elites. After all, Aaron's life and career were filled with signs of darker forces at play. And as more reports emerged, whispers grew louder.
Aaron died on Saturday, and we've now learned that the night before, he missed a therapy appointment.
I love making music. It's definitely my happy place.
With allegations that federal investigators might be looking into Aaron's death as part of a broader probe into the suspicious patterns surrounding certain high-profile industry figures, Diddy included. There was something unmistakably unsettling about the timing of it all. Aaron had risen to fame as a beloved teen heartthrob and had amassed a large fan base. But his fame brought with it struggles that were far heavier than any young person should bear alone. Behind the scenes, Aaron reportedly faced severe mental health challenges, substance issues, and disturbing memories tied to his early days in the industry. Recently, some unsettling photos from years ago surfaced showing a young Aaron Carter spending time around Diddy. These images have sparked a wave of speculation among fans, with many wondering if Aaron might have been yet another victim in a larger pattern of exploitation among young rising stars. In the months leading up to his untimely death, Aaron had been vocal and unfiltered, speaking out about the entertainment industry and the secrets he believed could expose its dark side. He shared cryptic messages on social media and, chillingly, reached out to Kanye West just before he was found in his bathtub, hoping for a conversation. This is where things start taking a deeper, almost surreal turn.
Thank you. Right. That means a lot. I'm no Justin Bieber. I'm a
I'm not saying it like that. I didn't mean it.
Paved the way for that kid.
I know you did.
On Twitter, and I see people saying,
You see, he paved the way for Justin Bieber. Now, how come I don't know him before I knew Justin Bieber then? If he paved the way for Justin Bieber, that means he wasn't that big then, back then. Or I'm just too young to remember who he is. Or too old to remember who he is. People say you look like you have AIDS.
you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house, my mom and my dad told me, we're getting a divorce, but you still have to go do this. I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
Kanye West.
Wow, bro. This guy, you can see that he really went through a lot in his lifetime. And I'm not sure how he lost his life or passed away. But I think as this video goes on, they will unpack that as well.
Who has had his own run-ins with industry controversies, claimed afterward that Aaron's death might have ties to a certain handler named Harley Pasternak, a former trainer. According to Kanye, Pasternak threatened him with institutionalization and heavy medication, a claim that raised countless eyebrows. Kanye even shared text messages from Pasternak that hinted at dark, hidden powers in Hollywood capable of controlling public figures. The theory got even stranger when Kanye revealed that he'd been warned by Diddy, allegedly acting on behalf of a powerful group within the industry, to keep quiet. Fans were left to wonder if this same network of influence played a part in silencing Aaron Carter, particularly when he seemed on the brink of exposing some shocking truths. It doesn't stop there. Sources have recently come forward suggesting that Diddy might have resorted to extreme measures to keep his secrets buried. Allegations have emerged that poison may have been used as a preferred method for silencing people. And in this narrative, Aaron Carter wasn't the only name on the list. Alongside him, Kim Porter and Jamie Foxx's names are being whispered in connection to this theory.
And controlled the performances, which he called, and he often electronically recorded them. The sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obese.
The spotlight now shines on the idea that Aaron might have been gathering intel, knowing things that could have revealed Diddy's connections to a rumored underground ring within Hollywood. Could it be that Aaron, armed with inside knowledge, was about to tear down the facade just before he was found unresponsive in his home? Days before his passing, Aaron even made a desperate plea to raise $100,000, seeking an escape to a safe location far away from those he feared. He accused people close to him of orchestrating his entrapment and hinted that he couldn't trust even those tasked with selling his property. The timing was all too suspicious for his fans, who started to believe this was no simple case of a struggling artist. Instead, many came to think that Aaron was caught in a much larger, deeply rooted conspiracy, where his fears and the haunting memories he shared weren't merely paranoia, but were grounded.
You know, all these youngsters now, I've seen it with Justin Bieber as well. That the trauma that he experienced at the young age is all coming out now. You can see it has an effect on him and the type of music that he releases now. I don't know when last Justin released, but you can see a change of personality. It's not just maturity that kicks in, it's old age that kicks in as well. I mean, it's not maturity and old age. It's the traumas that people go through in the past that change them as well. And just for a guy to come and add on to it is crazy, bro.
In something real and terrifying. On November 5th, 2022, news broke that Aaron had been found unresponsive in his home. The public assumed it was a tragic result of his battles with addiction and mental health struggles, a story all too familiar in Hollywood. But as details surfaced, fans began piecing together clues that painted a far more disturbing picture of Aaron's final hours. Initial reports suggested that a housekeeper discovered Aaron's body in his bathtub. Still, it took days for officials to release any information on his cause of death, creating even more uncertainty around the circumstances. The initial autopsy left the cause of death undetermined pending toxicology results.
If you look for she almost looks like Machine Gun Kelly as well.
A delay that only fueled suspicions. Typically, toxicology reports are completed in a few weeks, but it wasn't until April 2023, 5 months after Aaron's death, that the LA County Medical Examiner concluded his death was accidental, reportedly caused by drowning after inhaling compressed gas. For many fans, this conclusion didn't sit right. Aaron's public battles with addiction were well known, and it would have been easy to blame substance use. However, this explanation didn't align with the sense of urgency Aaron had shown before his death, nor the claims he'd made about his safety and threats against his life.
You know what's also crazy? The media, everybody knows that he was suffering from addiction and all that type of stuff. So for somebody to make him quiet, they can unalive him by, ODing him, putting stuff in his drink or something like that. And then we'll see like he did that by himself because of the things that he's been going through. Because it's publicly known that he's going through something and he has addictions and stuff like that. So that would be the easy way to say how he got unalived or how he passed away. You see? So that's the easier way.
In the days leading up to his death, Aaron had repeatedly mentioned feeling unsafe in his own home. He shared videos where he expressed genuine fear, claiming that someone, or a group of people, wanted him gone. 9 days before he was found, Aaron recorded himself, clearly distressed, speaking about being terrified of his neighbors, who he described as the worst he'd ever encountered. In one recording he confided, his property felt anything but private or safe. And these claims grew even more eerie when Aaron's neighbors, a couple with medical training, reported hearing the 911 call on a police scanner. They tried to enter Aaron's home to help but were blocked by his housekeeper, who allegedly refused to let them inside. Aaron's neighbors later shared that they arrived equipped with a defibrillator, prepared to give assistance. But, according to them, the housekeeper bizarrely locked the door and fled, refusing to let them enter. And when the police arrived moments later, she reportedly tried to prevent them from entering too. This peculiar behavior led fans and investigators alike to question the housekeeper's actions. Why would she block entry, especially from first responders who might have saved Aaron if there was still time? For some, this added fuel to the idea that something much darker was lurking beneath the surface, a hidden agenda that extended beyond Aaron's inner circle. Aaron's complicated relationship with his ex-fiancée, Melanie Martin, only deepened the mystery surrounding his death. About a year before he passed, Aaron ended things with Melanie, claiming she'd been plotting against him. Aaron alleged that Melanie was secretly collaborating with his family to place him under a conservatorship, an arrangement that notoriously controlled Britney Spears' life for years. He shared that he felt deeply betrayed by the people he trusted most, adding that they seemed intent on taking control of his life and assets. The relationship between...
You see, there things like that could have added to his pain and more him feeling alone and feeling why should he be on this earth any longer if everyone he loved turned on him, bro.
Aaron and Melanie was troubled, to say the least. At one point, she had even been arrested after Aaron accused her of physical abuse. In a candid YouTube video, Aaron described several violent incidents, saying Melanie had offended him in ways that left him scarred, both physically and emotionally. In this video, Aaron detailed how Melanie had attacked him, leaving injuries on his arms, back, and even his trachea, which he claimed was damaged to the point he struggled to speak. As a result, Aaron filed a restraining order against her and pursued custody of their son, hoping to distance himself from the drama and gain some semblance of stability. Strangely enough, just hours after Aaron was found unresponsive, Melanie arrived at his home with 2 moving trucks. The investigation into his death was still ongoing, yet she somehow managed to gain access to his property, packing belongings from the house where he had died. Fans were baffled by her quick move, questioning why she would need.
Wait, so just before or after you got unalived, and then just few minutes after that or before that, she came to fit furniture and stuff. Mate, yo, that is heartless.
Need 2 truckloads of items from a home she didn't even live in full time. The image of Melanie removing items from Aaron's home raised suspicions for many, leading some to believe she might have played a larger role in his tragic end. With her sudden appearance and hasty actions, fans began speculating that Melanie could have been connected to some of the same industry forces Aaron had warned about, perhaps even acting as a handler of sorts. This wasn't the only troubling relationship in Aaron's life. His family dynamic was also notoriously strained, particularly with his older brother Nick. Over the years, Aaron had made serious accusations against Nick, painting a picture of a toxic relationship that had left him feeling betrayed and unsupported. Adding another layer of trauma, Aaron alleged that his late sister, Leslie, had harmed him when he was a child, leaving scars he carried into adulthood.
You see how much scars this guy went through, bruh. That is wow. A lot of things has happened to him, bro. A lot of things has happened to him. Wow. Wow. But I thought these are basically, did they just use Diddy's name for clickbait in this video? I think so.
These claims created a deeply complex portrait of Aaron's life, where family ties and industry pressures collided, trapping him in a cycle of fear and distrust that, tragically, he never escaped. As people began to delve deeper into Aaron's story, even more unsettling theories started to emerge. Some fans suspected that Hollywood elites, the same ones rumored to be shielding Diddy, might have been orchestrating Aaron's downfall. According to these theories, Aaron was on the verge of exposing some damning secrets about the entertainment industry, potentially unraveling a hidden network that preyed on young artists. Just one day before his death, Aaron posted a chilling tweet, reaching out to Kanye West, who was also embroiled in controversy for speaking out against powerful figures in Hollywood. The timing of Aaron's tweet added another layer of mystery, especially given Kanye's high-profile battle with industry handlers, including his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak. Kanye had recently revealed disturbing details about Pasternak, who had threatened him with institutionalization and heavy medication if he didn't fall in line. Kanye's disclosure of these texts set off alarms for those who were already suspicious of the power dynamics within Hollywood. Pasternak, once employed by the Canadian government's Department of National Defense, had been involved in operations tied to psychological manipulation, fueling speculation that he wielded more than just physical fitness knowledge over his celebrity clients. Kanye suggested that Diddy, too, was a significant player in this underground network, claiming he had tried to pressure him into silence on behalf of certain powerful individuals. The coincidence of Aaron reaching out to Kanye.
And Kanye is also the guy that by the media is being called like crazy. Him, Orlando Brown, and then I think there's another person. I think they're doing that with Jaguar Wright as well, because of the things that she's speaking. I think the media is trying to paint a picture that he is crazy as well. Same with Kanye, but I don't know what's cooking now with Kanye at the moment. So yeah, and Orlando Brown with him as well. People are saying they are crazy.
Who was publicly fighting similar battles, suggested that he too might have been ensnared by these hidden forces. The rabbit hole goes deeper when one considers the allegations that Diddy's methods for silencing people were far more sinister than most could imagine. According to recent rumors, Diddy might have resorted to poisoning as his tactic of choice, with multiple deaths now being scrutinized by investigators. Aaron Carter, Kim Porter, and even Jamie Foxx, who survived a close brush with death, all share a connection to Diddy. Each case is being re-evaluated under this new lens, with fans wondering if Aaron's death was part of a larger pattern of untimely, suspicious tragedies. It's a chilling thought, but for those who've long suspected foul play in the industry, it feels like pieces of the puzzle are finally falling into place. As the investigation continues, some believe the revelations could shine a light on a much darker side of Hollywood. Aaron Carter may have been one of the few brave enough to speak up, even if it cost him his life. But now, the federal probe into these mysterious deaths could potentially expose an industry-wide cover-up, where powerful figures protect each other at the expense of vulnerable young stars. For fans and loved ones, the hope is that Aaron's courage to speak out might be the key to revealing the true nature of what goes on behind the closed doors of fame. In the wake of Aaron's death, fans and investigators alike have turned their attention to other young stars who may have been ensnared by these same powerful forces. Justin Bieber's story, for example, has resurfaced, with fans wondering if he too fell victim to similar industry manipulation. Rumors have long swirled around Justin's early days in the music business, with many speculating that he suffered trauma at the hands of the same individuals Aaron had accused of sinister behavior.
These clips, there's everything that proves how uncomfortable he was around Diddy, bro. That's a clear indication that Justin was a victim to this as well.
Recently, a lawsuit against Diddy from a man named Derek Lee Cardello Smith reignited those concerns, claiming Diddy had harmed him at a party in the 1990s. This lawsuit prevented Diddy from selling off any major real estate, including a mansion raided by Homeland Security just months earlier, leading many to speculate about the secrets these properties might hold. As for Justin, his journey from teen heartthrob to global superstar was fraught with controversy and struggle, as fans noted his changing demeanor and outbursts. Some recall his strange Yummy music video, which seemed to allude to a darker side of Hollywood, showcasing imagery that fans interpreted as hidden messages about his own traumatic experiences. And then there was the infamous footage of a young Justin Bieber with Diddy, where Diddy seemed to guide him down a path of partying and excess. For those who followed Justin's career, his rapid decline into substance use and erratic behavior seemed less like the result of youthful rebellion and more like a cry for help from a young artist trapped in a cycle of control and abuse. Justin's struggle to break free led him to find refuge in religion, joining celebrity churches that were soon revealed to be deeply problematic themselves. His association with Hillsong Church and later Church Home raised even more questions, especially when he began to seek guidance from figures who were tied to powerful managers like Lou Taylor, the same person accused of orchestrating Britney Spears' conservatorship. For fans, it appeared as though Justin had leapt from one controlling force to another, unable to escape the shadow cast by those who sought to exploit him for profit and power. Even now, as Justin attempts to settle into a life with his wife and their newborn son, concerns remain. He has been spotted lashing out in public, struggling with anger that some say is rooted in unresolved trauma from his past. Friends close to Justin are reportedly urging him to seek real mental health support, fearing his reliance on celebrity-backed religious organizations may not provide the help he truly needs. For Aaron Carter's supporters, Justin's journey is a haunting reminder of the dangers that young stars face in Hollywood. Aaron's courage to speak out, even when it placed his life at risk, remains an inspiration to those who believe that these dark industry secrets deserve to be exposed. And as more people like Justin begin to confront their past, fans can only hope that the industry will one day be held accountable for its treatment of those who dared to seek fame.
We might be sitting few years, a few months from now and talking about Justin like this. Bro, the way Justin has been acting, there's something wrong there as well. But you can only say why it is like that, because of Diddy. So yeah, P. Diddy, Sean Combs. Could be because of him that Justin Bieber struggling with that. So Aaron Carter, first time I heard about him, I didn't even know he passed away. First time I heard of him, I've never heard of him before. But yeah, that's why we do these videos. It's more information for the brain. But yeah, guys, I will check you guys on the next one. More news every day, bruh. Every day there is something spicy to check.